So it seems like we have gotten some more Grand Theft Auto 6 leaks. Now, this source is not as reliable as the other sources, but I'm still going to be making a video on it anyways because I did find it quite interesting. Reason why is because it does pertain to the police AI and wanted level system. So the individual responsible for reporting on this leak was a Twitter user account, GTA 6 Countdown, known for being quite unreliable and untrustworthy. Nevertheless, though, I'll get to the original source of where this came from, but anyways, he came out saying GTA 6 wanted system details unconfirmed. And the first one he lists goes, police can set up parameters after a serious crime and will attempt to question witnesses and suspects. If true, this is something that we have never seen within a Grand Theft Auto title before. Anytime you do commit a crime, all what happens is you will gain a wanted level and the police will come after you. You will never see them set up really any parameters around the crime scene or ask any witnesses and suspects about the situation. The leak also claims that if you return to the crime scene, you will gain 1 star and become a person of interest, and police will begin to question you. If you flee, you will gain another star. If you manage not to incriminate yourself, you'll be thanked and their attention will turn elsewhere. Once again, if this claim is indeed true, I'm trying to think that maybe Rockstar might be utilizing a similar mechanic system that they had in Red Dead Redemption 2, where let's say, for example, you go to St. Denis, a bustling town in RDR2's map, and you do commit a crime. What you can do is, if you try and avoid the lawman, you can actually put your bandana up and bypass the lawman. They won't even recognize who you are, but the lawman icon does actually show up on the minimap still, so you have to be careful to try and avoid them. So yeah, I really wouldn't be surprised if Rockstar builds upon this system that was within RDR2 and implements it within Grand Theft Auto 6. Now, the next thing the leak did claim was the fact that police can use dogs, tear gas, riot shields, advanced combat tactics, and they recognize your vehicle. Now, that does sound pretty cool. Imagine a K9 unit going after you. That would be pretty thrilling. Now, the last thing he did mention within part of this leak saying that they can recognize your vehicle does reference the September 22 leaks. If you guys would remember the Hank's Waffles diner robbery scene with Lucia and Jason, when as soon as Lucia enters into the vehicle, it goes, any vehicle you are seen entering will be known by the law. The claim about police using tear gas this time around is something that is quite interesting. We have seen tear gas featured as an equipment within GTA 5, but I don't think we have seen the police use it. I do think that that is going to be the case, that we are going to be seeing police using tear gas, because we do see in an image where Rockstar provided in one of the Vice City screenshots where we see multiple strippers, it looks like, getting arrested, but you do see 2 cops here. One to the left actually has a belt on, and you do see to the right of his gun, it does look like this could be tear gas. The claim about advanced combat tactics and riot shields, we haven't really seen anything that points to that at the moment. Police can form roadblocks and clear an area of civilians before approaching. They secure the zone in a player's vicinity to stop them from leaving and NPCs from entering, and can order the player to surrender. In GTA 5, police do already form roadblocks, but it's not really that difficult. You can easily maneuver around them. It's not really that hard at all. And the claim about securing the zone in the player's vicinity to stop them from leaving and NPCs from entering, and can order the player to surrender, I do feel like this probably points to the idea of when you are on foot compared to driving in a vehicle. Or maybe perhaps, which is more likely the case, that police are much more smarter in terms of the way they strategize and the way they plan out certain things. FIB and Noose will attack in waves. If the player eliminates all Noose in the wave, FIB will attempt to negotiate with the player provided the player has NPC hostages in a building. Now, let's just pretend for a moment and say that this one is in fact real. It is probably the most strangest one to me. It doesn't make any sense whatsoever. It's the one I'm most puzzled about. If the player eliminates all Noose in the wave, FIB will attempt to negotiate with the player provided the player has NPC hostages in a building. Now, why would the FIB negotiate with the player? Why wouldn't they just work with the Noose to then just take you down? Because by that point, you would probably be at a 4 to 5 star wanted level with the Noose and the FIB after you. It just doesn't make any sense whatsoever after murdering a bunch of people. Nevertheless, moving on, the last part of this leak does claim military uses a sustained pressure advanced tactical system by splitting into 2 groups. One group moves while the other provides suppressive fire, making the player feel pinned down and unable to move, using lethal tools like grenades instead of flashbangs or tear gas. I actually do hope this one really is true, because I like the part where it goes, the military uses sustained pressure advanced tactical system by splitting into 2 groups. Compared to GTA 5, for example, as you're seeing on screen, not much is really going on other than just a bunch of Humvees coming after me, attempting to take me down, but it's really not that difficult at all. I think if Rockstar does utilize something like this leak does claim, it would be much more akin to the real-life military that we see, utilizing a range of advanced combat tactics including maneuver warfare, combined arms tactics, and close-quarter battles. If implemented and executed properly, this would really change of the game when you are in a police pursuit, and eventually once the military comes after you, likely at 6 stars. But anyways, those were the main things from the leak. Be sure to take it with a grain of salt. It is unconfirmed. The main person behind the GTA 6 countdown page, though, Mohammed Anib, did say it's from a very old leak that had details from the cancelled reboot, allegedly featured a female cop protagonist. Take it with a grain of salt, though, because it's unconfirmed. The story changed, but the mechanics of the game are still the same. So there you go. Apparently, it is a leak that originated on the GTA Reddit page. So make of it what you will. I'd love to hear from you guys down in that comment section below. But if you went on to enjoy this video and found any informative value, please do consider subscribing to the channel, like, and of course, turn on those post notifications so you never miss an upcoming Grand Theft Auto 6 upload. Stay safe, have a great day, and I am out.